Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. And I've been thinking about deserts recently. I know a lot of people, you may know some people too, and you may be one of them, who leave Vancouver or leave Toronto or Winnipeg and go down to Scottsdale, Phoenix, Palm Springs, Palm Desert, all these places far down south that are really in the desert, because in the winter you can have some beautiful 25, 30 degree days for days and weeks on end without any rain, whereas we're dealing with the snow and cold and rain up here. And there are a lot of places around the world where people really live in the desert and have created these communities that seem like they just pop up out of nowhere. You're driving along and all of a sudden there's Las Vegas or Palm Springs. It just pops up as you're driving through along the highway. And in places like Dubai and the UAE and these Gulf states, some of them have relations now, which is a great thing with Israel from the Abraham Accords. And Dubai, you can get flights now to and from Israel. And of course, in Israel itself, in the Negev, which has been tamed, you might say, with agriculture and Ben Gurion University there, and the amazing technology that people have come up with in growing things and being able to survive in a way that has not been easy throughout history. But of course, people, Jews, Israeli, Bedouin, all sorts of people throughout the Middle East for centuries and millennia have survived in one way or another in the desert. I was looking at a book I got, a year or two ago, an old friend and colleague from California, Ehud Sela, who's a rabbi. He wrote this book, A Taste of Torah. And I was looking at a little thing that he found from a Hasidic rabbi named Naftali Tzvi Horowitz. And I love this teacher because there's a really great teaching of his I like to teach often. And another one that he found about the desert asked the question, why do our ancestors, the children of Israel, get the Torah in the desert? Why in the Midbar? We start the new book of the Torah in our Torah reading this week. The fourth book of the Torah, Bamidbar Sinai, in the desert of Sinai, in the wilderness of Sinai, starts off this book. And we receive the Torah, we celebrate receiving the Torah on Sunday night this weekend, and Monday and Tuesday, holiday of Shavuot. And Rabbi Naftali Tzvi Horowitz says, why get the Torah in the desert? Why don't we get the Torah in a nice habitable place, an easy to live place? And he says that we get the Torah in the desert that's a physical wasteland bereft of resources as a metaphor for places that are spiritual wastelands. So he says that we got the Torah in the desert to show the greatness of the Torah. And it's a powerful thing that the Torah can lift up and inspire people even when we feel like we're at the lowest point in our lives. Even when, like now, the world has a lot of tough things going on. We're past 600 days now with this war between Israel and Hamas. So many hostages are still there, living and dead. So when we truly feel like we're barren like a desert, we get the Torah on Shavuot when we celebrate receiving it. And the Torah is compared to water. A lot of commentators and sages say the Torah is like water, that it gives us sustenance like an eternal wellspring. So I wish you all well, and Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom coming up on this holiday when we celebrate receiving that wellspring, the Torah. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.